Yeah, I'm not sure if this is recording, but I'm gonna check. All right, it is. Here we go. So I'm gonna drop this because, hey, humility is bigger than anything. Now that I see the way I see, I could have been a prophet, someone who told and sold interesting words that touched with a tone inside of empty birds' ears. I could have been a whole bunch of things, you know. I could have went to NYU, School of the Arts, because I was offered a degree. But I wasn't interested in going to school anymore because the stuff they was talking about, I just had no interest in wanting to see. They told me about George and Christopher Columbus. They told me about all these gentlemen who came from Europe. I say gentlemen because I choose to give the individual a better title than that of what we know they were. So they came and took, roll and stole, and all that we were taught in school wasn't interesting to me. What I got from school when I saw the guy who looked like them in uniforms, shining and bright, and the brother who looked like me, I couldn't see his innocence. I couldn't see his pain. I couldn't see his suffering because all I saw were chains on his hand. And I was conditioned and psychologically attacked in that moment that I saw that, like that. So take that, hold that, and let that be that because it hurt me. But I didn't see because I was paralyzed metaphysically and philosophically. So yeah, I could have been all those other things, a prophet of sorts. I could have been here, there, done that, even in the courts. But I chose to get involved in something that should have had a stronger restriction and less of a conviction. Talking about, that addiction. I thought I was all that in a bag of chips, trying to smoke up everybody's dope just because I had pretty decent sized lips. You know what I'm saying? I got caught out there with my jacket off. I had to learn to take that, hold that, and let that be that. But that was my choice. This is my voice. I'm telling you what I do. Because I don't think I'm all that in a box of chocolate anymore. I know what it's like to see another man who resembles me with another man's knee on his neck, pressed to the floor. I know what it's like to experience all the things that I've seen, especially when I put down that addiction thing, that substance thing, that thing with no arms, no legs, but kicked my butt. Had me spending everything I got just to get another shot of that. You can talk about brothers who stick needles in their arms. I ain't never stuck a needle in me. I don't even like doctors sticking me. But that didn't stop me from smoking something or sniffing something that would be the end of me. So I got it together and checked out the design that was put together by mankind to keep me blind. You see, it's going to be hard for you to love me, my brother, if you don't resemble me. Because in me, yourself, you don't see. If you're taught to devalue me, and I'm taught to devalue me, it's going to be difficult, man. That's a hell of a system that's set up to create my demise. But let me show you the strength that I have, not because of me, because of the Creator that's greater than all this other stuff that happens now and some happens later. The Creator is real because the Creator is in all of us. I'm not trying to preach no religion. The Creator isn't religious. And don't you ever tell me anything about Jesus coming back to save me. Why would you come back if you took a butt whipping like that from what we were told in the story? I respect the story, whatever glory, but the Creator is in you. The Creator walks with you. Why are you waiting for Jesus to come back to save you? You could be nice to somebody now. Why you got to be religious to love anything? Or why do you choose to be religious to hate other things? Real question. Your religion is not important except the fact that you believe in it. And with that being said, what do you do with this religion? How do you use this religion to bring about life-affirming things to those around you and those afar? What are you using this religion for? To show others care, that you share, that you'll be there if they need you near. How is this religion that you claim helping you to change the way you live life? Not like it's a game, you know? Talking about what he did, what she did, and all that, yeah. And then when you get inside the pulpit, you got this super sense of pretending you care. Pretentious are we. We've been conditioned to be pretentious. It's the only way to make it in America, by being pretentious. Or to make it comfortably. Because when you get to where I've gotten to, I don't need you. And I don't need you to need me. Doesn't mean I don't love you. Doesn't mean I won't respect you. Doesn't mean I won't care about you. From a distance, I could love you. But when I say what I say, it's not to hurt or to bring about pain. It's to open up an opening and an openness that'll open you more, wider, to view. Blind. Being blind as we are, and we're all blind. Some of us walk around talking about our degrees, and we went to this university, and how we learned to fashionably pee, you know, and eat and smoke and do the other things that we see. Your degree has nothing to do with who you are. Your degree has everything to do with what you may accomplish in their world. Not in this world, inside your world, between here and here. Because that's where everything is at. Everything's between here and here. Life exists between here and here. See the heart? See the head? The head, the heart, the mind, the heart. That's where everything is at, yo. Consciousness. And what we all have been inflicted with, which goes deeper than any corona or a loner or whatever you want to call a virus, something worse than all that. It's called the reptilian consciousness with which you, me, and everyone else on this planet, except children who have yet to reach grade school, see, unless you put them in front of that TV. The only innocence on this planet is our children, and we lose that the moment we put them in front of a television or send them to be educated, indoctrinated by the enemy in what they call public schools. Last but not least, if you eliminate my ability to think, if you steal and re-stimulate with your agenda my mindset, it's called eliminating. Now, if you eliminate my ability to think, you're eliminating my mentality. So what do they call the public schools that we all attended? Elementary mentality, mentally, elemental, eliminate your mental ability to think and imagine for yourself. Knowledge is not intelligence. Intelligence is your ability to imagine and see that which is not even there because it's in here through you creating, taking from, and all that good stuff. Elementary. If you're gonna have kids, know how to raise one here. Not just feeding them, not just bragging about where you send them to go to school. You know, some of the things people do with their kids, they'll put them on those stages and those pages, want to get them in theater and modeling. They don't realize these pedophiles who watch their child. But then at some point, they don't really give a care because all they want to do is have you think that they all that because their child is there. It's called vicariously living off the behaviors and actions and achievements of your children or others. Get it right. Let a kid pick what they want. Don't pick what makes you look good. Let them pick what makes them feel good. Take that, hold that, and don't let your mentality be eliminated. Elementary.